Well, let's begin with the main news of the day. The court's ruling in favor of my next guest's freedom to not work on the same-sex weddings website. Joining me now to discuss the owner and founder of 303 Creative, Lorie Smith, and general counsel of Alliance Defending Freedom, the brave voice who argued this in front of the Supreme Court themselves, Kelly Fedoruk. Did I say that right?
Kelly Fedoruk. It was close.
All right, good. So, Kelly, I'll go to you first on this. Arguing in front of the Supreme Court and winning is kind of something you put in your resume. But, you know, I have a feeling that this was something bigger than just yourselves in this one case. Tell us a little bit about what you learned on this.
Well, today is certainly a day of great rejoicing, really, for all Americans. We are thrilled with the Supreme Court's decision, reaffirming that free speech does belong to everyone. It belongs to Lorie Smith, but it belongs to each and every one of us, including the LGBT graphic designer, who the government shouldn't force to violate her beliefs either. So we learned today that truly tolerance, not coercion, is the answer, as the court said. And it's just truly just good, incredible news for this entire country.
Well, Lorie, we've seen this before, too, where there was a baker who refused to bake a cake for a same-sex wedding, and that went off without a hitch, and it was decided in favor of religious freedom. But you probably wouldn't ask these people to go make a straight wedding website for you. So is there any difference? Do you hold any animosity towards them? Or is you're like, hey, I disagree with this. I don't want to do it. It's my business.
You know, the court's ruling today affirms that the government can't force anyone to say something it doesn't believe. This protects the LGBT graphic designer, the Jewish calligrapher, the pro-life photographer, the Democrat speechwriter. Everyone should be free to create consistent with who they are and what they believe. Whether your views on marriage are similar to mine or perhaps different, free speech is for everyone, and that's what the court affirmed today.
Yeah, but listen to how CNN is covering this ruling. It's amazing.
What does the Supreme Court do? It shrinks back from duty to protect people and instead signals that these people's rights are not in need of protection. All the tensions on so many issues, you know, this was a culture war issue that I just played out on, you know, same-sex couples versus a Christian owner of an establishment who just feels like she has a right, she has a free speech right not to adopt the message of a same-sex couple. It's all part of the culture wars.
But Kelly, I mean, the premise that CNN looks through this prism is actually ridiculous. And I pointed it out earlier, which is they didn't lose any rights. They just don't have the right to force your client to do something at their behest.
That's right. And their right to free speech was also upheld today. The LGBT graphic designer or any artist, they shouldn't be forced by the government to criticize same-sex marriage, to criticize same-sex marriage. This is truly a victory for all of us. And something else that we need to be very clear about, public accommodation laws and the First Amendment have and will continue to coexist. Those principles are very much still in place within this decision, and this decision ensures everyone will have access to goods and services and simultaneously not have to fear that the government will force people to speak messages that they disagree with.
Yeah, I mean, this all seems really rational, Lorie, but from a standpoint of a business owner, like I pointed out, like there's businesses out there that don't let me carry my firearm in there, and then I guess it's their right. I've never argued with it. I certainly don't sue them. So, you know, how does this on a like kind of a business level make you feel like, okay, fine, I actually do have some autonomy over what I want to do in life?
You know, for the last 7 years, I have been censored and silenced by the state of Colorado, and I'm grateful that the Supreme Court is standing to protect everyone's speech. Since day one, I've just wanted to create consistent with my beliefs, and I want that for everyone. It is not the government's role or job to force its citizens to speak messages that go against their deeply held beliefs. So after 7 long years, I'm ready. I'm excited for the next chapter of this journey and grateful for the decision today.
You know, we've certainly earned it. Kelly, real quick, I got a couple seconds left to you. Do you see any other cases being won on the back of this case?
Well, we have many other artists and other clients whose free speech rights have been coerced by the government, and we are so excited to encourage those courts to listen to the Supreme Court, to take what they said seriously and uphold the free speech rights of all Americans. So we'll be looking very closely at our other cases in the days and weeks ahead and hope that they will take this decision and apply it well to protect free speech for everyone.
Certainly will be interesting to follow this. Lorie, Kelly, appreciate you fighting back on this. Good job.
Thank you.
All right.